Hello everyone's me, it's 99 aka No Brainer, and welcome to another Awful Train Company video. I went into my Star Wars Destiny thing. Okay, Group A, Round 2, New Rome, Death Tacticus. Yep. Hello.
Hello. Looking at this map, I don't like this map. I see...
This was like one of the worst places to found a colony. What the hell were these Romans doing?
It's a camp colony, so you need carbon, and if I look at the carbon...
Ah, they were trying to get around drug regulations. I see.
What are you talking
about? Because like 90% of this is like unusable land, right?
Ah, like that. Well, I see Nomads found there that Cats took for 42k, which was the correct play, because...
Yeah, Cat's well known for going for Nomad, and you kind of need to go Nomad when everything's this spread out. I mean, Senzar's just copying, and that's definitely a good choice, but what... I guess you grab the other aluminium patch over there. No, he went for water. Okay, well, there is aluminium nearby. That's true. Cat's found is a little weaker on water. Robotic from Fox, he's going to try and make that work. Makes sense. Doesn't really need the glass, so he doesn't need the silicon. And Clippy's just figuring it out.
That's no nuke, so you can take the carbon in the bottom left, I guess. Clippy still hasn't found it yet, for some reason. Probably sees this map and thinks, what can I do?
Alright, he's going for the expansive in the middle of nowhere, doing nothing. Alright, there's some geothermals, he might be able to make a play go. We'll see. He just wanted water. Alright.
He doesn't want to go steal HQ level 1, I think. Like,
yeah.
If you look at the iron price, it's just a waste.
Yeah, I mean the iron's pretty high. I mean we didn't talk about the prices, but we've got glass starting to double, so I really like the robot found. And everything else is pretty dead apart from iron, which is double as well, but Fox will have some... Fox is operating at a 0, so he doesn't care about that. In fact, he's going into more iron, makes sense. Cat already into glass, making good use of this high glass price whilst it lasts. It's not going to last forever. It is a chem colony this time around, not a glass colony. Senzar is... I think Senzar is just playing copycat. I mean, it's not the worst decision in the world in this situation.
It's not, but I think people need to start attacking the Nomads. You want to kill the Nomad as fast as possible. You know it's a camp colony. Cat has like those carbon silicon.
Right, but it's like who's going to actually attack? Like the only person with money is Fox, and Fox has a ridiculously expensive upgrade to deal with because of the electronics.
Okay, Sensor tried to attack Cats, but the gun got popped. And
so, Senzar is now forced back into the Stone Age for a while. He's going to be having a lot of fun with those Romans. The Romans weren't in Stone Age, I know, shut up. Senzar has a lot of water though, but he is also auto-selling it. No one else is making water at all, so not necessarily the best choice right now.
There's ice on the map, so people can go into ice if they want.
Yeah, so he prioritized a water play, but then he's not using that, and he's also auto-selling the water. Okay, there you go. That's electrolysis shortage. You can definitely go into this in a bit, as Cat just buys 300 fuel during this shortage.
I mean, no one is producing it, so it's...
Yeah, absolutely. Fox went into oxygen, which also makes a lot of sense. Interestingly enough as well, Cat isn't consuming fuel at all right now.
She has everything next to her base, so...
Yeah. Her base is, because the thing is, if she went into oxygen, she'd actually be eating oxygen. You don't want to do that, so she went into the fuel instead.
Colony expanded.
Fox is now HQ3, keeping up with the Cat, but not very well, because Cat has 35k, because, you know, she just got a ridiculous start. Going for that HQ4 now, immediately. People, we need to do something about this.
Yeah, Clippy is making problem money, but people should start attacking the Nomad Cat. Because he's already like 2 HQ up, basically, for almost everyone.
Fox is going into farms and water at this point, and he's gone for the solar condensers rather than the high water nearby. I guess he's not set on doing this transition, but okay.
I like Fox placing space, 2 farms next to a Geo, probably wants to get the Geo soon.
Sure, but it's interesting to me that he went for the solar condenser rather than a water pump.
It's next to next to his base, so I kinda understand.
Hey, Senzai, welcome to HQ3, buddy. Even Clippy got there first. Because you got frozen like crazy. There is adrenaline boosts on the map as well. That is an interesting thing to note here. Cat might just adrenaline boost her power or something.
I think she will do it on
Pleasure Dome.
maybe?
Yeah, the Pleasure Dome is always good. Pleasure Dome is one of those only... Pleasure Dome is the only building, pretty much, that doesn't take... Pleasure Dome is a very profitable building, and it doesn't cost more to run from the adrenaline boost, so there's a lot more extra cash, because power doesn't increase when you adrenaline boost, just all the other primary resources.
So, there's already a Nomad on HQ level 5 called Cat, and you can see she has a little bit of a depth problem, and because of that you probably want to attack her power or her life support if you can, and people should start doing that now because she doesn't have that many guns to protect everything.
right now the Pleasure Dome is fairly weak because it's you know, no one else has upgraded yet, so there's not a lot of population on the map. We're still in the very much the early game. So the way you punish this is you hit the power. But if you don't have power up yourself, then you don't really want to do that. Fox is about to hit his power. He's going carbon scrubbing, straight up carbon scrubbing. He's like, I don't want to deal with any of this carbon, even though it's in the bottom left.
I feel like only 2 people are using the Black Margaret in that sense, and Cat.
Yeah, it is kind of surprising that Clippy isn't going for it. Clippy has a lot of liquid cash from his power, and he did just boost the wind turbines. He is going to kill power.
I think that's a fine play, so that Cat cannot pay off her debt.
Then he's going to make Pleasure Dome better, though. Fox going 36k for this Pleasure Dome. Interesting choice, but Cat is not happy that a Pleasure Dome was even on auction at all, because those Pleasure Domes are not making much money at all in comparison to the amount of debt they're doing. And there's a decent power surge. It's only 2 buildings, but they are 2 very profitable buildings. But optimization center's coming out for Cat already. Cat is now HQ5, and now she is just going to hunker down. Doesn't look like she's going to go for an early kill, or maybe she is, and it just is going for the optimization center as well because she can afford it.
I think these players they know that there's a possibility she will do that, so they will be wary about that. So it's probably not going to happen with majority buyouts. Well, I say that, but since kind of dangerous spot now.
Oxygen shortage coming out, so people are going to start choking. That's beautiful, and well, no one is in oxygen right now. Cat was, but she got frozen. Okay, no, Senzar's in oxygen, my apologies. He's also getting up his power now. Going to get that third electrolysis reactor.
Around this time you cannot have a lot of oxygen production.
Alright, Cat, so you've got some cash. There's definitely some targets you can try and go for a kill on, but looks like you're just gonna go for the single optimization and just go for this. That's fair enough, but you do still have an expansive and a robotic to contend to. This expansive player is in fact boosting out his pattern lab without defending it.
I mean, people he thinks that other people will think that it's good because there's no spy spot yet, so it's like a mind game that you can do. You've
got to go for the risk in these situations. But the way you handle a boost is the fact that boost costs money. This costs money. All of his money is currently in this thinking machine, so that's 25k that's about to disappear. Boom. All right.
Everyone needs to attack Cat now and buy her out. I don't understand why it's upgraded to HQ level 5. You need to punish Cat's play for being so greedy now.
Yeah, well, by upgrading to HQ5, Cat can buy Senzar if she wants.
I mean, he's buying into Clippy now. That's the thing.
Yeah, Cat is buying into Clippy, so you need to be able to punish this. Clippy can't afford... Clippy's pattern lab boost has been a bad play because Cat has punished it with this.
Oh, nanotech. He needs nanotech.
Nanotech, pull back up his pattern lab.
Nanotech. If he gets nanotech, he can still save it. No, he can't, probably. No, I can't.
It is very surprising to me, though, because he upgraded to 5. Fox could be buying into Cat, but he's just keeping his money.
He should be buying into Cats. You get free money for that.
Clippy takes it. There you go.
No,
pulls up the pattern lab. He has the defense. Ish.
He's not selling anything.
Buy, defend. Alright. Put it on cooldown. Ah.
I think he could have made it if he was faster, but...
Revolted colony expanded.
Oh well.
It was awkward though. He got rid of a lot of stuff for it, and now it all just magically reappears because that's how that's the anti-griefing measure there. If you buy someone as a subsidiary, then you get the buildings back that they just sold because they might have just sold them just to be evil.
Yeah, out of spite. So
Censor has managed to get out of D debt at this point. Cat has no money. Her income has dropped significantly because these electrolysis are still frozen, and the strike coming down on, well, the elemental quarry is not a big deal, honestly. But
so what you do now is you target her optimization sensor so she cannot upgrade any resources, and while doing that you need to buy into Clippy, so you're like at the same level as Cat. Yeah,
because most of the money is coming from Clippy right now, because Clippy was very valuable. Fox has hit that superconductor just as, you know, the power dies. Has nothing that he's doing with his pattern lab right now. But he does have 62k in cash. Like, maybe you go for a hacker array play and just try and get Cat, but...
I think this game is a hacker array game. If I look at the overall prices, it's not looking...
Yeah,
really
the awful prices aren't very good here. I'm pretty sure that New Rome must have been settled by, you know, the Danish or something like that, because this is clearly not the land of opportunity.
You know what people can do? Like Sensa and Fox Blazing could just buy into Cat. Split her.
Yeah, I mean that's they could try at least.
Fox Blazing wants to see that. Sensa probably not.
Sensa buying into himself. He's scared of Fox. But if Fox just starts buying into Cat, I think he'll get the picture. He's got a lot of money right now, but he's not really doing a ton with it. He is going for the thinking machines.
What thinking machine wasn't taken?
He's going for thinking machines because Clippy had thinking machines, and now Clippy's dead. Which is okay.
Land is available for auction.
But
this high water auction, not that useful.
you can use it as a nomad, obviously, because they have return of claims. And since we have two nomads, they are going to fight over it a bit. They are both in... Oh, wow, box. They're going to let you have that, buddy. Oh, wow, okay. I was expecting them to let him have that because they just don't want each other getting it. But no, Cat takes it. Cat has gone from low ND to high ND to low NC to high NC.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it for her. Maybe she wants another automatic. Oh, she's good.
At this point, Cat is basically defended, though. The time for killing her has passed. Fox is just gonna buy some Clippy.
Now Fox Blazing can buy a little bit of Clippy, and his situation is much better than Cat because he already upgraded a bunch of resources. I think. Well, only two.
No, is the answer there. Cat hasn't had a chance to get any yet, despite the fact that she's been boosting this tile so much. So that's pretty good. She's going to Power Lab now herself, though.
If you look at Cat's space, it's not really that good. She has like 2 pairs of reactors and chemicals. You don't really want to see that.
Sensor could kill Fox right here, but he's not going to in a million years. Fox, you don't have much money right now, but you're gonna get there before Cat, because Cat needs double to kill you. 1 stock to 2 stocks.
I feel like Cat is just wasting her time by doing this.
Yeah, well, this is always a difficult thing. This is why I don't like Nomad personally. I know a lot of people love Nomad. They say it's overpowered. They all look at Cat. They worship the ground she treads on. They know she's a Nomad main. But I don't like the fact that Nomad, you get to 5 and then you just are like, all right, well now I just gotta wait around and just try and transition my money into something that actually works late game.
That's also the thing with Scavenger. Like, both of these factions, I don't really like to play them because it feels like I'm always short with some claims that you can be using, but you can't because you don't have the claims. It's like...
No, Nomads really do need to either be in this situation, in this map, where, like, the map is just awful, or be in a situation where they can get an early buy. And she's got that. Clippy is starting to make her some good money. Because Clippy is the most powerful base right now, let's be fair. He's got those beautiful solar condensers, he's got those farms, he's even got a random chem refinery, it's great.
Okay, off-world makes sense now. Like, the armor prices aren't that high.
Yeah, I mean, he has so much silicon as well. Like, he has 900 even after the offworld.
Okay.
Where is that offworld? Is in the...
Wait, what?
We have a hard-to-come-by land claim available
Wait,
to
what?
the highest
What?
bidder.
Why is Flux spacing going for teleportation? Doesn't help him in any way. I don't get it.
He might be thinking to stop other people, but, like, no one is doing shipping because they're nomads, so they have 2 bases to ship from.
Yeah, this is a big mistake of him, I think.
Okay, Sensor has a little bit, but...
I mean, Cat also has a little bit with water, but still.
Optimization routine successful.
Does
It's
he
not-
doesn't have spare claims either to actually start doing something with that.
The black
He should be
market
using
is
his cash
online.
codes and off-rails ASAP. He has thinking machine, so it doesn't matter if he goes first.
Offworlds are a bit expensive though for robot. Like, robots do want to go for the optimization game, generally, in my opinion. And he's got a
Yeah.
lot of power. He's making some good power, at least.
But the thing is, there are no steel factions anymore on the map. So even if the price of steel goes up, he can sell that, and the world is going to make a profit from that resource.
Yeah, we do need some electronics production going on here, guys. Like, no one's in electronics right now and it is very profitable.
Electronics, yeah. I think Fox Blazing
Fox has 2.
Our methods
And he
continue to improve.
upgraded twice, so he's making a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, those electronics... The thing is, he's got a very cute base, right? The robots, they have the adjacency, so the fuel from electrolysis reactor is passing over into chems. So that's cute, but, like, they're not making money, so...
He needs to pay off, yeah, his debts. He should have paid off his debt just before the tech.
It's also
That's
one of
what
those
Cat
awkward
did.
things where he's got the optimization centers next to his geothermal plant whilst he has geothermal boreholes. So that means that they're producing power instead of consuming. And optimization centers consume a lot of power, but then he's not getting that adjacency bonus.
The black market is online.
Since has his offers going up like a few minutes ago, it's running still, it's going sending food. Can be nice.
Both Cat and Fox right now have a Dynamite and a Goon Squad set up.
Oh, he's boosting himself right now. I still think you want to attack Cat.
Well, that boosted offload is going to make him a good amount of money here.
Look at all the
But he needs all the help he can get because he's a nomad who didn't get the buy. He's going into the second offload, yep.
Next to each other.
No, they're not.
No, Fox Blazing.
Oh, Fox. Yeah, no, Fox makes complete sense for because you have the thinking machines, right?
I guess.
You have thinking machines. It's adrenaline boost. You've got a Goon Squad on one of
I
them.
am a crippling network virus.
And you have a
Find the
network
anomaly
virus on the
scanned
auction.
enemies.
Yes, but he can cancel it still.
No, you can't because the Goon Squad is on the one under construction.
Okay, well, you cancel that one, then they'll think the other one's gooned.
I mean, there's price on the market.
He's gonna have to buy this, and that's gonna put him into D debt. He's gonna have to start selling power again. The power price has been risen dramatically. Okay, I said that no one's in electronics. My mistake. Clippy is in electronics. Doing very well.
Is he?
Okay, no, Senzar's in electronics now as well. Okay, they all are. They all are now. All right, good.
That's good. That's nice.
All right, no, he's just gonna let this offload complete. He's just gonna boost it immediately. Because he's the one with the network virus. So where did he throw that network virus?
Yeah,
He threw it on Cat. Okay.
Yeah, I think Sensa is just going to attack Cat no matter what.
Looks like he's going to defend his own stock first. Not something I usually am okay with.
Oh! Sell your power, thank God.
Oh, power price.
Yeah.
Fox is making so
He
much
was
power.
not selling his power, but now he's
Yeah.
gaining. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that price go down. Alright, there we go. He was 180k in debt. Now he's 110.
Okay.
Cat going back into glass. Glass is very profitable for her right now.
The black market is
The thing
online.
is, Fox really needs to attack Cat now. Because you're like even and.
Okay,
because
there
of
goes
the
all of his
price-
power production pretty much.
Our methods continue to
Geothermal plant going away.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
all the money.
It is
buying
producing
some
8 power a
stuff.
second. 8.8. That's not boosted. He was boosted before.
I know. Okay, this is going to be maybe a king-making situation because Sansa is going into cats, so Fox players probably can choose whichever player.
I mean, he's going to choose cat, right? And it's going to be...
I mean, sure.
Hopefully he chooses cat, and it's going to be cat's own fault for letting it go this long.
Successful.
I mean, she can't do anything, to be honest. This fount was really greedy of her. I don't think you want to do it against 3 good players.
The found.
The fount for 42k already puts on a lot of debt.
42k found, right, yeah.
Is gone live.
Not the place, because the place was fine.
And the place was fine, this was just like she's first to HQ level 5, which already invites a lot
Oh,
of
slow down strike and adrenaline boost, but the strike lasts 16 seconds. The boost a lot longer.
Bid now before it's too
Wow,
late.
really? Wow. No, he did
Strikes the geothermal,
Geo.
that's why, okay.
Geo.
I mean, power price, he's making some
Fox is
really
going
good power
into
plays
solar.
with this hacker array.
Fox is going into 2 solar now, so...
This was a very good power play.
Have advanced our production.
Did he hack power?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a really good play, because you know the other two...
Like,
the other two are also heavily in power, never mind.
yeah, and up until recently, Clippy the sub was not in power of his own. So he could just keep turning it off, turning it on, turning it off. Bouncing around for a bit. Alright. Yep, the money's rolling in for him right now. And he's got 5 of his own stock right now. So, I mean, he could buy 5 into someone.
I don't think you want to be the first one buying into someone. Let Sansa start the buying into Cat, and then you can do whatever.
The black
As
market
Fox,
is
that is.
online.
As Cat, you're kind of in a difficult situation. You kind of...
Yeah, I mean, you still need
Yeah.
$1 million to buy Cat out.
Successful.
So we're nowhere near done yet.
Ooh, this hack. Cat is buying into it. It was a random hack from the colony.
She is not buying into it anymore.
Advanced our production.
The
She bought it in and then
black
realized
market
and
is
sold.
online.
No, Cat still has it.
Oh, glass, right, yeah, I was looking at electronics. God. Put on your glasses and suddenly you can see less.
This is why you need to buy like little bits of the things people are not producing, just in case.
Well, you
people
say
are
that, but
shorting.
Senzar was in glass that whole time.
I mean, how much glass? 2.25, I guess.
That's a good amount of glass.
Something.
I mean,
It's not
Cat
like-
made money off of that, but Senzar definitely won off of that as well. Shortage in
I guess.
aluminium, that's quite funny. Because
Yeah,
you
this
do
is
need
great.
aluminium to launch. He's actually
is good.
surplusing aluminium. Fox is surplusing
Black
aluminium right
market
here.
is online.
This is so going to be a freeway king-making situation.
Interestingly enough, in terms of optimizations, Cat has the worst.
I mean, because everyone destroyed their optimization early on, so
To improve.
And that is
she only has one.
and that is a 30% optimization center for Fox.
Wow. I think Fox went a little bit overboard with his optimization center. Like
A
4
little bit.
upgrades.
But I mean, he's made a lot of power money off of that.
Optimization
Yeah and no.
successful.
He did just finish electronics though as he's rotating out, so that was a little awkward. Food is pretty valuable right now. Might want to
guess,
get
I
out of that
guess.
iron mine.
I guess it's okay. Fox is buying into cats.
Yeah, I mean, Senzar should be able to buy the rest of it once Fox buys 5. And both of them are defended for each other. And they both have 2 off-worlds. But Fox has the thinking machines. But
I see
adrenaline
it's
boosts are
a-
very expensive now.
Oh, that's a tile auction. Okay.
Alright, tile auction in the middle of nowhere. Cat wins it.
You don't have return of claim anymore, so you can.
Oh dear. Fox is going to slow down Cat. There we go.
Production.
I mean, I don't know what his... Cat needs to buy into someone, right?
Sansa needs to buy into both of them, I think.
He's buying into Fox. And that just makes it really awkward for Fox.
That's why I'm saying this is kinda. That's
Yeah.
no winner. That's why Fox shouldn't started to buy.
Yeah, I mean, he could have just waited until he had $1 million. He was making the most money. Just on a shift buy.
And now Cat has a really good shot of buying Fox. This is just a weird situation. Come on,
Sensor
Fox,
also
buy,
sold.
Buy. Yeah, buy the stock. Well, he probably doesn't see it. Oh, he's second power again.
Oh, this is awkward. The percentages 73 to 78.
We should look at the off-road launches then.
Yeah, well,
Fox
they're almost
is-
finished for. Oh wow, he actually bought. Oh yeah, he just used his last adrenaline boost. That might seal the deal here. They're neck and neck. They're 95 though for him, but like he needs to potentially cancel that launch. Potentially.
Yeah, but Cats has 2 launches in 11 seconds, so
97, 98, 94,
okay, probably not.
99. Cancel those food. Cancel that food. Cancel that food.
Yes.
He cancelled. Oh!
But
You
now,
let her get to 99. All right, Sensor.
Sensor.
Good luck.
Fox
Yes.
needs to attack. You need to delay now. Delay.
That's all Fox needs to do now. Just delay forever because you have 2 subs. Cat is going to start making you a ton of money. Just delay because he's 68.3% to buying you.
We're not surprised, just
Oh.
disappointed in you.
No, that's the wrong off-wheels.
Yeah,
Should have
yep.
put the other
Sensor
one.
got lucky. And steel is pretty expensive right now. He can't really afford to repair it if he gets hit.
He has, I guess, yeah, no.
I mean, he needs to defend the stock. Well, no, he doesn't need to defend the stock at all.
No.
But, like, he needs to spend. You would have to spend the money on it, and that would suck.
Oh, Sensor's defending. That's not the correct play.
No, he just
Correct
bought, he
play
just
is going
sold
all
out.
in.
Why would you defend?
Correct play is going all in.
Yeah.
Because you cannot go late game.
You need the one advantage you've got right now is that you have cash. So you need to
he's
use that cash the best you can. And if your opponent is just buying up your stock, that's just your cash going away.
Yeah, and he bought a black market item from 70k.
He didn't. That was from the bounce.
No, Sensor bought.
That was from the
Sodan
bounce.
Strike. No, Sodan Strike.
Oh, he bought the slowdown strike. My apologies. What? Okay. Not good.
He lost like 70k from that.
Yeah.
He lost 100k on top of that from buying his own stock.
Yeah. What you need to do when you're in the situation where you realize you're going to be the 3rd man in the wheel, what I like to do is go for the hacker array, so that I can just start abusing one market as quickly as possible once my opponent has no cash.
And you're essentially playing a 1 versus 1, so you only kind of have to look at the other guy's opponent's base to see what he's producing.
Well, not really, because your opponent has 3 bases. Gets kind of difficult.
But
Oh! The explosion, but the lit missile is lifting off!
that was weird. Well. Yeah,
frame
Fox
perfect.
Fox should have for this. Like,
I mean,
no way
Fox
around this.
has more cash now, effectively.
Yeah.
I mean, Sensor could potentially, if he had a,
The black market is online.
yeah. If he had a hacker array, he could potentially still make something work because he still has more cash. But I mean, 88 to 63, like that only increased by 10%, and Fox has gone from 1 to 100. It's very hard to get back from this. Like, Fox wins this in almost 100% of situations anyway, and there we go.
Whew. I'm just happy that the greedy nomads found didn't win the game. It's kind of greedy. 42k, that's really greedy in my book.
At some point, Cat did in fact make electronics, because electronics was the biggest money maker. Oh no, wait, she bought into shortages. That's right. Yeah, Fox, 1.1 million off of Offworlds.
I couldn't click the buy button any other. I think both had 100%, but I'm not sure about that. No, I think Cats had 90% of Fox, but I'm not sure.
It is interesting how there's only a 200k difference between Fox and Sensor in terms of Offworld value. Despite the fact that Fox was adrenaline boosting all that time.
Yeah, he could do that because he has Thinking Machine.
Yeah, I'm saying it's only a 200k difference. I know Senzal was into his offload a little quicker, but I'd have expected it to be a bigger deal.
Ah, you could also have. No, you couldn't. Black market is too. I was going to say you could put it next to the colony, but you don't want to do that with this black market.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't look at the numbers. There's a tie. Okay, Fox placing.
Yeah, Fox only made 300k on power.
Oh, someone already filled it in. Okay, that's good.
Uh,
And I don't have to do it.
Senzar did buy the. Well, Senzar and Cat bought the most black markets there at 19 each.
Wow. They were really killing each other early on.
Yeah. Oh, that tile auction was Senzar's. The random tile auction. Okay.
Ah, so Cat was trying to deny it.
Yeah.
But she couldn't.
Because she didn't have any return the claims left.
Yeah.
And Senzar, I mean, he didn't know that, but if he was counting how many return of claims she was using, that's next level play right there.
Yep. Oh wait, I need to. That was the wrong name. I'm already putting up a lobby.
24 optimizations
Oh, wait.
for Fox.
I just.
Hmm?
No, we're going to pretend that this didn't happen. I made a big mistake.
What?
I mean, what location did we play on?
Oh, we were supposed to play on Ceres, not Mars. New Rome! Look, this was New Rome, it was on Ceres, we all know this. Right, the Romans this was definitely a Danish colony. Told us to go to Ceres, so they went to Mars and called it Rome.
Ah, I see. New Rome.